Following the success of 3 movies now and a Knuckles spin-off film on Paramount Plus, Sonic the Hedgehog is now officially getting a 4th film. And now we know when that movie is going to release. The film will hit theaters on March 19th, 2027, a little over 2 years from now. Have you guys seen any of the Sonic the Hedgehog films? And if so, what did you think of the video game adaptation? Kind of hybrid between live action and animated.
The animation stuff is really cool. They're one of the few companies that, like, when they showed the first, I guess, pictures of Sonic when they were first doing it, people fucking hated it.
Yes, that was terrible.
It was bad. They fixed it, and this one is way more looks like Sonic. It looks way better. So I watched the first one, not all the way through because I ended up falling asleep, but from what I seen, it was good. I just didn't finish it. So I can't say it's good or bad because I haven't really watched it. But they look good. They don't look like crappy movies. So
no, they're not. I mean, the first 2 are pretty good. I've not seen the 3rd one yet, but I did watch the Knuckles series on Paramount Plus. To me, that was more the Wade Whipple show, which is a side character, a side human character that kind of took a lot of the screen time away from Knuckles, probably because it took a lot of money to animate Knuckles, and for a TV series, it's a lot longer than a film. I understand why you want to save a little cash, but at the same time, the show's called Knuckles. I want to see Knuckles. You know what I mean? So at the same, and I heard he's even got a cameo in the Sonic 3 movie too. But that notwithstanding, the Sonic movies are pretty good. Now I don't know how that's going to play into the next part of this potential report, though. There's also been talk going around that from the lead actor who voices Sonic, actually, that he'd be interested in doing a team-up film in some form or fashion with Mario. Now, the current version of Mario, obviously animated by, Illumination over there, and I don't know how that would play in with the live-action hybrid of Sonic the Hedgehog, but I'd be down to see Sonic and Mario team up as a video gamer. Do you think that would work?
Yeah, that'd be kind of funny to see.
I mean, it would actually work. According to the Mario movie, I mean, Princess Peach said something about that there are many worlds.
That's true.
So essentially like a multiverse type situation. I mean, but look like, or just think about like Mario's world. He came from a standard world where there wasn't like magic, rainbow bridges, monkeys on golf carts,
right. Still animated, but yes, a real world. Not the Mushroom
real
Kingdom.
World of sorts, and then to be transported to that world, and even when he's floating through the tunnel, you see a vast, space of any possibility. So I mean, I don't think it would be a bad idea as long as they have a good reason for it.
Now, when I saw that,
movie was pretty good too.
It was solid. It was very solid. But I kind of took that line to be more like there's, like Mario Galaxy, where there's multiple galaxies out there. But yeah, you're absolutely right, though. It could very well easily, you could take that line and tie it into Sonic being one of those worlds or those. So yeah, that could actually work out really well. Mike said it. Oh, go ahead.
Even Sonic himself, the rings, he teleports from planets to planets.
That's true.
I mean, are we sure they're just planets and not like other realms or universes? I mean,
yeah.
If he thought about another universe, could he get to that universe?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Good theory. I like that. Yeah. Mike said his twins like the Sonic movies. He hasn't seen the 3rd one yet either. So, yeah, like I said, the first 2 are solid. And I've actually heard the 3rd, especially the climax of the 3rd, is really outstanding. So I'm looking forward to watching it.
Shadow's a dope character.
Yeah, and I believe the actor's name is Ben Schwartz, who voices Sonic. Could his, suggesting he'd like to have a team-up film potentially be the hint of potentially our first inkling of maybe getting a Super Smash Brothers eventually?
That'd be a crazy movie.
That would be insane.
I mean, it'd take a lot more build-up, and it's probably a little bit down the line, but they are
more expensive.
They are making a live-action Legends of Zelda. Oh. That is happening. It's supposed to be kind of Lord of the Ring-ish.
So, could they be building up to a potential like Avengers Endgame type situation?
Yeah, like that would be crazy work.
Because if you think about the Smash Brothers games, like they had a big bad at the end of each game. Like you had Master Hand and Crazy Hand. And then even in the new one, I don't know what it's called, but it's basically like this cosmic being, You know, and that'd be kind of cool. I'm gonna be honest, as
I
long
mean,
as they do it right, you know.
Well, this is why I'm glad that the Super Mario Brothers movie was a hit. It's already been announced to be getting a sequel too. There's rumors of a Luigi's Mansion spinoff film. Also, if you just look at this graphic right here, look at all the potential characters and movies you could do. From, you know, Star Fox, Kirby, Mega Man, Metroid would be outstanding.
Wasn't there a Kirby movie before?
I don't recall it. I mean, maybe.
I can't remember.
We know we're getting Yoshi in the sequel to Super Mario because they teased it in the post-credits scene.
Yoshi, by the way.
There's, I mean, Pac-Man. There's all sorts of these characters that you can mine, especially in the world of animation. But you could do something like, I was kind of hoping maybe Zelda would be an animation, but if they're going to live action route, that's fine.
Yeah, you had Street Fighter was a movie too.
Yeah,
you could redo that movie. I'd watch that again. A Solid Snake movie, like a Metal Gear Solid movie, would be
Which
dope.
I think they were trying to toy around with that idea for a while, but it never did come to fruition. But now
Captain Falcon would be a dope cartoon series.
Yeah, is that the Star Fox character? No, it's a different thing.
It's a different thing.
Okay, sorry, I'm thinking of Falcon. No,
yeah. I think
He's the top right.
Yeah, right behind Donkey Kong.
Yeah, right behind Donkey Kong.
Hell, even a Donkey Kong Country movie. That's got spit off right off the Mario Brothers movie. So I mean, yeah, all that stuff could easily happen. Kingdom Hearts. I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon in there. We obviously had one Pokemon live action movie.
Pokemon's got a lot of movies.
Again, roll that into this whole universe too. Again, I don't know who owns what rights to everything here, but and I'm sure Nintendo don't own like obviously Sega owns, you know, Sonic. I don't think it's the same thing, but you could definitely maybe make some deals with these companies and bring this to fruition. That would be outstanding.
If they did it, they'd probably want to stick with like the original Smash Brothers, where there wasn't a lot of characters,
probably,
you know, rather than going into what is the new one called? I'm sorry, but whatever the newest one is, where there's like 50 plus characters, you know.
Yeah. Well, it'd be like
small.
Yeah, it's like the first Avengers movie. You had 6 Avengers, and then eventually you get to Endgame where you've got hundreds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is like
retrofit a lot of these guys in, but you want to focus on your main ones like Mario, Zelda. If you're going to do that way, I would love to see like a live action version of Mega Man or even Metroid. Would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Your more familiar ones like, you know, your Pokemons and shit. Yeah, like you could do it.
Well, not only that, it's interesting to note there's only been 2 video game films that have ever crossed the $200 million mark in the domestic box office in the United States, and those 2 films are Mario and Sonic. So it's got a fan base and it's got a following. So it also goes to show you how much video game movies have struggled over the years. But in relation to this story, Colleen O'Shaughnessy, who voices Tails in the movies, wants a Tails spinoff series to happen. She stated an origin story for Tails would be amazing to see where he came from. A little baby Tails, I would love it. So, if Knuckles can get a spinoff series, why not Tails?
Yeah.
I mean,
money.
Tails is probably my favorite, to be honest with you. I always enjoyed Tails as a character. Though he wasn't as fast as Sonic, I liked using Tails more in the games. So, but
yeah, he can fly.
I did I played Sonic with Brandon. My cousin Brandon, and I used to like Tails.
Nice.
Yeah, Tails.
Yeah, there's definitely an audience for Tails. That's the one thing from the film. I don't know what the third film did, but I know the first 2 films kind of bypassed her or his origin story. So, kind of confusing because it's voiced by a lady, kind of like Bart Simpson is on The Simpsons. You know,
there's a lot of animated characters that are males that are voiced by women, and
it goes both ways. Yeah. Thank you for checking out this clip of the Dragon's Den podcast. If you like what you saw here, please consider checking out our live podcast almost every single Friday night here on the channel at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And until our next video, guys, take care and God bless.